YouTube, it's your girl Melissa coming back at you with another product review. In today's video, I am going to be uncovering a Instagram scam, and while doing so, I plan to give a full detailed review of a product that I received from said brand. Now, there is going to be a little bit of information that might be useful for any aspiring influencers or people that have maybe already received this type of invite via Instagram to help you to make a more informed decision on what you're actually getting yourself into. So the brand that I'm revealing today is called Daniel Phillip, and it is a watch company, and they brand themselves as a luxury watch brand. I will explain a little bit later why the air quotes are necessary around the words luxury brand. Essentially, this company reached out to me on Instagram with the typical spiel. Now, anybody that's really active on Instagram, posts great pictures frequently, or anybody that is an influencer has probably already had quite a few brand reps reach out to them from these various companies. And oftentimes these companies offer a drop ship strategy where they build a little half-done website and they sell their merchandise for a premium amount of money. These are things that you could typically get on Alibaba or AliExpress for just a few dollars, and they're marketing these items for $40 to $60. I actually wanted to do a little bit of research personally on this topic before I dove in and actually did a review. So I did have a couple of these brand reps reach out to me. So I wanted to personally do some of the legwork and order a couple of products from these brands to find out if they actually deliver on the promise for free goods in exchange for usually an Instagram post or a YouTube video, etc. So the very first brand that reached out to me was Daniel Phillip, and the reason why the company interested me was actually not because of the product, but because of the mission. And anybody that watches my channel knows that I'm big on a product or a brand's mission. So before we dive in, if this is your first time landing on my channel and this is the type of content that you enjoy, I highly encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that notification bell too, so that you can get alerts to the latest and greatest from me. But back to the video. So what really intrigued me about Daniel Phillip is the fact that the company claims to be a non-profit luxury brand that donates 100% of the proceeds of all of the purchases of all of their products, which technically is just one. They send that money to children in need at World Vision. I was extremely skeptical of that, and I still have not uncovered if that is 100% truth. I really hope for his sake that it is, because that would be extremely low. But I was interested and I was really excited to join the ambassador program for Daniel Phillip because of that mission. And so I gladly accepted the offer that was made, and I'll definitely throw that on the screen here somewhere so that you can see the conversation that I had with the brand rep that reached out to me. That conversation was held in March 3rd to be exact. And the offer that was given to me was actually to get the watch 100% cost covered, but I would have to pay shipping, and that was roughly just under $18 for shipping fees. Now, I'm not a dummy. I realized that it does not cost $18 to ship a watch, so I knew that they were making some money back from the shipping fee that was imposed on my order. But because of the mission, I still went forward in good faith that this is going to be something that's worthwhile, and I was hoping that outside of any shipping fees, that maybe some of those profits would go to support World Vision. So I went ahead with the order. So in exchange for the $17.82 shipping fee, I would receive a watch that was valued at $125. I was supposed to receive two $25 Daniel Phillip gift cards to be used on the website. I was also supposed to receive a 2-pack of Daniel Phillip cloth face masks, and obviously the watch and a special gift. I would also have a lifetime 21% off code, and I would receive $30 commission for each Daniel Phillip watch that was sold with my special affiliate link. Beyond that, I found it very interesting that there was a 10-part mini masterclass on influencers. So they also threw in there that they would offer some training on how to be an influencer. So I found that relatively interesting as well. They basically made promises to help for you to learn how to grow your social media accounts. Beyond that, the other promise that was made was that if you took a high quality photo of the product, it had to be very candid, they would actually feature you on their channel. And obviously the goal of that is to gain exposure and to help you to grow your personal Instagram account. I took a lot of that with a grain of salt. I expected that there would be some cheesy video on their website telling you how to sell their product, how to market it on your Instagram account or social media. I was expecting to get the watch and, some little small gift, keychain or something. And I was expecting to get the 2 gift cards and the face mask and, see if the product was worthwhile. And if I thought that it was actually decent, then I would start promoting the product and the brand and maybe earn a little bit of commission. Although at a $125 price point, I didn't expect to sell very many watches for Daniel Phillip. It was really more of an experiment to make sure that this company was legit. They were in fact sending the watches as promised, and just sort of poke around. One thing that I didn't like was when I was doing the order as a brand ambassador, I could only pay with a credit card. So that made me super uneasy, and I think a lot of people in the position that I was in would feel really uncomfortable. So I definitely used a card that I know that is really good with disputes in case there were any problems or anything like that, because I couldn't use PayPal or my Apple Pay in order to finalize the purchase. And it was actually something that I reached out to the brand rep about, and they told me that that payment method was not available. So that made me really uncomfortable, but I proceeded with a card that I knew I would have really good levels of protection and a card that I could easily shut on or off if I needed to. The brand rep and I agreed on the terms, and they sent me the code for the free watch. At checkout, I went ahead and placed the order, put in the promo code for the free watch, and I paid the $17.82 to ship, and then I just waited for the package to arrive. Surprisingly, just a week later on March 10th, I received my package. That same day, I reached out to the brand rep who initially reached out to me to find out how I could apply for the affiliate program so that I could start earning commission. And I wanted to know who I needed to send my completed photographs to once I did the photo shoot for the brand. They reached out and gave me step-by-step instructions on what I would need to do, and I followed them to the letter. The brand rep that I dealt with was very nice and very responsive. The brand rep encouraged me to wear something pretty and be proud in my photos, so I definitely thought that was kind of interesting. And they also alluded to the fact that if I referred other friends or family to the affiliate program, that we would both earn commissions. So I kind of got like the network marketing vibe from that comment. I proceeded to do my photo shoot that week and got all of the pictures taken that I needed to send. So when I received my package, it came in a black bubble mailer with a white label, and it did say that it came from Taiwan. Inside of the packaging, I received this letter, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it basically says, I want to personally thank you for purchasing this watch. I like you, smiley face. I like your style and your choice in watches. It's simple yet so powerful. There's just a ton of like inspirational quotes and a lot of other really strange things. I received only one of the $20 gift cards that was initially promised. So that was a little disappointing because I had definitely intended on doing some giveaways, and I still plan to do that. So more to come on that toward the end of the video, but I did receive one of them. I didn't receive a face mask, so that wasn't given to me as expected. And then I received the watch in this box. Inside of here, when I opened it up, the watch came packaged like this, and there was a bracelet here. And the reason that the bracelet is not in the box anymore is because it was actually given as a gift to the person that did the photography shoot for me, because it was totally their style and it didn't suit me at all. I was excited to do the photo shoot and just kind of see what kind of communication that I would have with the brand rep after they've gotten my money. On March 21st, I reached out to the brand rep again because I was having difficulty accessing the affiliate portal. I was able to log in and do all of the steps that they had said, but it said that my account was under review and that it might take 24 to 48 hours. And it had been probably a couple weeks at that point, almost 2 weeks. So I was getting a little irritated because I didn't have my discount code yet, and they wanted me to post that discount code on my social media along with the photos of the product. So I couldn't do that because it had not yet been issued to me. So I messaged them, and they gave me instructions that I should go back into the portal and check some things, make sure everything is done right, and I never got a response. March 23rd, so 2 days later, I messaged them again and let them know that the portal was still not working, even though I had waited the 48 hours. And on March 24th, they reached out to me with some more instruction. They copy and pasted the identical instructions that they had sent me on the 10th. That day, I messaged them back and said that I had followed all their instructions. I took a screenshot and I said that I was waiting for approval. My life got busy and I don't have time to hunt down companies who are trying to benefit from my social media platforms. I totally forgot all about Daniel Phillip at that point and moved on with my life. April 22nd, I just so happened to check the portal to see if that had cleared up and I was approved, and it was still saying awaiting verification 24 to 48 hours. So I reached back out to the brand manager and asked them what was going on and let them know that the portal was still not working and that I had still not received my code and was not approved. I didn't receive a reply. I then waited some additional time and messaged them again, this time on May 18th, and sent a screenshot letting them know that I still didn't have access to my code or the portal, and I did not receive a reply. And then one final last ditch effort, I reached out to them yesterday and have still not received a reply. I am very, very inclined to feel that this is not a company that, as a serious brand ambassador, that you are going to want to do business with. They don't seem to value their ambassadors. They don't seem to take their website or their processes seriously. I did a little bit of digging around on Daniel Phillip himself, and while he seems like a decent guy, he has tons and tons of Instagram followers and seems to always be traveling and doing good things. I'm just not impressed with the level of customer support that they have as a brand. So kind of moving into the watch itself, and I will show a little clip of the actual watch here so that you can see it. As you can see, I'm a gold person, so I knew that when I got this watch I would probably be gifting it to somebody because it is silver, but I can kind of pull it out of the box here so that you can see it. So this is the watch, and it is made out of synthetic vegan leather in black with a chrome finish the chrome buckle. It is a nice looking watch. If I wore silver, I definitely would wear it. But what I will say is that it doesn't at all scream luxury. Like the $17.83 that I paid for shipping is more than what I would probably pay for this watch if I went to Kohl's or JCPenney and picked up one of those little watches in the box, like in the aisles, you know what I'm talking about. Like those chintzy watches, they're just like fashion watches. That is totally what this is. And so not very impressed by the overall quality of the watch, and it definitely doesn't seem like it's very durable or like it would hold up very well. So for that reason alone, I'm not interested in being a part of their affiliate program because I wouldn't recommend it to someone else. Now, as a minimalist basic watch, it's a decent looking watch. And so for, $17.83, if you wanted to get the watch and the bracelet and the gift card, and I mean, I guess it would be okay. But because I have no intention of wearing the watch, it really was more for just testing out my theories on all of these brands that are reaching out to me via Instagram. If you are in a position where you're an influencer, or maybe you're an aspiring influencer and you have these brands reaching out to you, I have a whole list of them that I would be glad to share. So if anyone out there has been contacted, go ahead and hit me in the comments below with the name of the company, and I would be glad to let you know if that was a company that reached out to me and if I feel that it's authentic or if they're just kind of randomly spamming a bunch of strangers. I do feel like this company is making the majority of their money off of this influencer/ambassador program. And the reason that I say that is because depending on your location, they're charging anywhere from like $17 to $25 to ship this watch. I do feel like they're making a profit, and then anybody that is selling, and there are people that are selling these, like talking about how great it is and convincing people to purchase and use their promo code. They're bringing business, and those people are paying $125 with a little discount on that watch, which is crazy to me. Like, it's not a luxury brand. It's just not. And while I appreciate the mission, and I pray that he's actually donating the money, while I appreciate helping children in need and donating, I think that it's sneaky because it's not a luxury watch, and you have one single product on your website that you've branded with your logo. All you had to do was smack a logo on the front of the watch and on the back. I'll show you. The logo's on the front, and then there's a logo that's engraved on the back of the watch. Outside of that though, like, it's just a generic fake leather. It's very unimpressive. I just think if you're gonna try to make money for an organization, sell the watches for $25 plus shipping and say that the profits are going to help these organizations. Don't charge people $125 for something that's like $2 worth of product. So just sort of wrapping things up, I definitely feel like Daniel Phillip is very scammy. I will not say that it is an outright scam. It's not like I had my credit card information stolen. It's not like they never sent me the product. I received most of what I was promised given the agreement from the brand rep. For all I know, maybe they were out of masks or out of gift cards. I have no idea, but I guess the moral of the story is that while it's not a direct scam, like they're not stealing my personal information or my credit card info, and I did receive like the hero product in the order, I just feel like the entire experience was just really, really shoddy. The product is very, very basic quality, not luxury like it actually claims. I just am very underwhelmed with my experience. Given the fact that I really could care less about marketing this brand, I am not going to pursue the affiliate marketing program Instagram. I am not interested in being an ambassador. In fact, I don't even remember posting the pictures that I took because I never received my discount code and I just never did it. With that being said, I think that if you like the watch and are willing to pay $17.82 to ship it to the United States, then go for it. And in addition to that, you should get at least one $20 gift card for your trouble, along with a little bracelet or whatever they decide to throw in the package. It's just not for me. I like to deal with companies who are responsive, who aren't interested in profiting off of me as an ambassador, because I want to know that the company is going to be willing to send me a gift, all expenses paid, including shipping, because I'm doing them a service by reviewing their product and potentially falling in love with their brand and bringing that information to my channel. Because I don't have a huge sphere of influence, I'm not in a position to do a lot of paid brand deals and things like that. So if a product is something that I've already been looking at and I'm interested in it and it's a brand that I feel that I trust, I will definitely take a sponsored product deal instead of getting a paid deal, and that's just the level that I'm at right now. But for anybody out there that's trying to grow, you really shouldn't have to pay brands to market their products. I hope that this video has been useful and maybe saved you from making a similar error, because I think it can be extremely tempting when you're just starting out to fall prey to some of these companies that are reaching out to you and they're like, hey beautiful, I love what you're doing, I love your channel, I love your Instagram page, you're gorgeous, we want you to do this for us, we'll give you free stuff, you know, and then they're like, the shipping is $47 and the product itself isn't even worth that. Like, we need to be more vigilant and smarter with how we interact with these companies, because the more people that they fool, the more people that they think that they can fool. I almost forgot. Now is the time to announce the giveaway. So given the fact that you guys know that I haven't even worn the watch outside of taking the photographs, it literally still has the little plastic clip on it, so it's not even telling real time yet. I would love to gift this watch to anybody that is watching, pun intended. The second giveaway that I would like to do is for the $20 Daniel Phillip gift card. If there is anybody out there that is interested in getting the watch, but maybe wants to make sure they have a backup plan, the second person that gets selected in the drawing will get the gift card. So if you do not win the watch, you will get the $20 gift card that you can apply toward the purchase of the Daniel Phillip watch if it's something that you want. If you want a chance to win the Daniel Phillip watch or the $20 gift card, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, and comment on the video. And what you need to say in the comments is that you want to be included in the drawing. And on July 26th, I will announce the winner in the comment section. At that point, I can definitely reach out to you individually and organize shipping and get that watch out to you so that you can enjoy the fruits of my labor. In closing, I hope that this video has been useful for somebody out there who's maybe on the fence and doesn't know how to respond to some of these ambassador or affiliate requests. It has been amazing hanging out with you guys as always. If anyone here has any questions about Daniel Phillip or my experience that I didn't cover in today's video, or if you have other brands reaching out to you and you just want to fact check to see if I've dealt with them or if they've reached out to me, go ahead and hit me in the comments below. I would be glad to answer any of those questions. If you enjoyed today's video, definitely give it a like. And don't forget, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you can get alerts to the latest and greatest from me I will let you guys get back to your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't quit your daydream, and until next time.